Drake has built a career on being untouchable, a master of reinvention, a certified hitmaker, and a global superstar whose influence transcends hip-hop. But now, for the first time in his legendary career, the empire he built seems to be cracking, and the fallout is playing out in real time. According to a shocking new revelation from his own record label, Drake has turned to lawsuits as a desperate attempt to save face after losing a rap battle that he provoked. The internet is ablaze, fans are divided, and the question on everyone's mind is simple: has the king of the charts finally been dethroned? This is the moment that hip-hop purists, longtime haters, and even casual fans never thought they would see: a world where Drake, the artist who has defined the last decade, is on the defensive. The very idea that he would resort to legal action rather than the pen and the mic has sent shockwaves through the industry. After all, isn't this the same Drake who, in 2015, dismantled Meek Mill with Back-to-Back? The same artist who turned rap feuds into streaming anthems, who made being petty in music a form of high art. And now, when the pressure is on, when the stakes have never been higher, the response isn't another classic diss track, but a lawsuit? The story begins with a battle that, by all accounts, Drake started himself. When shots were fired, the world expected the usual response: subliminals, clever bars, and a hit song that would take over the culture. But this time, something changed. Instead of a triumphant moment, Drake found himself on the receiving end of relentless attacks, lyrical precision, and a wave of public opinion that, for the first time in his career, didn't lean in his favor. The invincible aura was fading, the jokes were flying, and suddenly, it wasn't Drake playing puppet master over the narrative, it was his opponent. The internet, never one to let a moment slide, began dissecting everything. The lyrics, the delivery, the impact. Was this the first battle Drake had truly lost? The debate raged on, but then came the twist no one saw coming. Instead of fighting back with music, instead of giving the world another headline-making anthem, Drake turned to legal action. According to reports from inside his own label, lawsuits were being thrown around in a last-ditch effort to control the damage. But if that's true, it raises an even bigger question. When did Drake, the man who once prided himself on never losing, decide that the courtroom was a better battlefield than the booth? The reaction was immediate. Social media exploded, hip-hop veterans chimed in, and the idea of one of rap's greatest icons taking the legal route instead of the lyrical one became the biggest story in music. Fans who had defended Drake for years suddenly found themselves questioning everything. Was this really the same artist who once rapped about handling problems with bars instead of